It's an absolutely beautiful day here today. I'm at Clipson Old Quarter and I've just been walking up through here, and although I've walked past this particular goat sallow probably 2,500-3,000 times literally, and I know that over 1,200 of those times it's been at night, I've never really stood and looked at the autumn colour on sallows. They do go an absolutely beautiful golden yellow, and some of these leaves have, like so. But it was while looking at these leaves with that golden yellow coloration and the brown staining, I was reminded of a moth, of all things, and a moth which shares the name sallow. Of course, many people will know that I'm talking about the moth called the sallow, or just the sallow, which is a noctuid moth, and if you was to put a sallow on this sallow leaf, you would be hard pressed to even see it, because the moth's coloration of the forewings matches this leaf perfectly. The forewings, or the ground colour to those forewings, are a beautiful match to this golden yellow, and the moth has an assortment and various amounts of brown blotches and markings on the wings. It's an absolutely beautiful moth which flies in the autumn when the leaves are this colour. It's a bit late for it now, but when the Edwardians and the Victorians were naming things, the sallow would have flown at the same time as goat sallows would have been this colour, which back then would have been well over a month before now. I mean, now this tree behind me might look quite yellow, but the majority of the tree is only just thinking about giving up the ghost and going yellow and falling off. Such is the differences now in how long trees remain in leaf. But the sallow moth is, like many other species, seems to have had a very poor year. I think I've only recorded one this year. I can't remember where it was, but one time a day it was always a common species, and commonly recorded when Didis and I used to trap just a few hundred yards up from where I'm stood now. But it was the colours of these leaves that struck me, and I saw these and I immediately thought of the sallow moth. Hopefully the sallow moth will make something of a comeback in 2025. It's a beautiful moth, and beautifully named too, appropriately named yet again by those naturalists all those years ago.